Hi guys, today I want to review this Blu-ray disc from Mill Creek Entertainment. It's a double feature that has two horror movies on one disc. The first movie is When a Stranger Calls, and the second is Happy Birthday to Me. When a Stranger Calls is from 1979, and it features Carol Kane as a babysitter who gets harassed by these annoying telephone calls by some crazed maniac whispering threats into the phone. After a long buildup of tension and this feeling of suspense, there's finally a detective character that comes along and saves the day. That detective is played by Charles Durning. But 7 years later, when Carol Kane is now a wife and a mother, the same maniac starts harassing her on the phone. Now she's a little bit older, a little bit more prepared for a confrontation, and she's able to face off with this crazed maniac at the end. I like the film When a Stranger Calls. It seemed a little bit slow at the beginning, but once again it's relying on that element of suspense and that buildup of tension to create a feeling of terror from the viewer. The second film, which I much preferred, is Happy Birthday to Me. It's a slasher film that is absolutely wonderful. I like it much better than Friday the 13th. There were so many films that were produced during that era to capitalize on the popularity of slashers, and this one I feel is one of the better slasher movies that was made. It's about a girl who survives a traumatic event, but she has these gaps in her memory. She suffers from blackouts and she can't remember what happened in her past. And while she's in school, a lot of her friends start getting killed off, and she begins to wonder whether she's going to be the next victim or whether she in fact is the killer, because she can't remember, what happened in her past and what this traumatic event was that occurred. So I like the movie because it's a great story, the acting is good, I like the characters, and I like the element of surprise. It has this surprise ending that you won't expect. A lot of horror movies from this time period had that element of the surprise ending, and that's what makes it such a great story, because you don't expect the outcome. So I think this is a great value if you want to pick it out. It's from Mill Creek Entertainment, and it features two classic horror movies on one disc.